Hello guys, and welcome to this new travel vlog, which is in Chisinau, Moldova. I'm currently sitting in the lobby of a hotel, just because my husband needs to work for a few hours, and unfortunately our room is not available because the hotel is fully booked, but we have this little kind of working spot which we've been given near the lobby. So Moldova is actually one of the least visited countries in the world, I believe. And the reason we decided to come here is we currently are staying in Romania, and Moldova is tucked between Romania and Ukraine. And we thought, well, this is quite a unique country. This is a unique opportunity to come visit here because we're very close by. It was a 45-minute flight, and we are celebrating our anniversary, which we usually try celebrate in a similar time of year. Not always, but that's not really important to us. And we typically go to York, but this year we wanted to do something kind of different because of our kind of different circumstances from where we were located. So I wanted to take advantage and do something that probably we wouldn't have ever thought of doing otherwise. So we're very excited to be here. Moldova and Chisinau, which is where we're located, we might travel a little bit out of the city because there's a few interesting places outside of it, but we shall see. We're keeping it very relaxed and just taking it as we go along. So over here it's quite famous for its communist architecture, which I'm very excited to see. So there's sort of Soviet-style brutalist buildings and all other kinds. So it's going to be really cool to see. But there's also a lot of parks here, so there's a bit of a contradiction with these green spaces and then this kind of quite, Soviet era kind of architecture, which if you're familiar with, you know the vibe. Moldova, which maybe not many people know, is quite famous for wine. I recently found out. So there are a lot of wineries which are underground, and they're really famous for having these huge underground tunnels. So we'll probably go visit one of those, because that should be very interesting to see. And of course there are many monasteries which are really beautiful around here, so both I think in and outside of the city, but not too far out. Moldova is a very small country. It's all relative, but yeah, so that should be really interesting. But I'll definitely take you along, and I'm excited to see. For now we're just chilling, but as the day goes along we shall see some cool things. It is now quite chilly weather, so when we landed, because there's only very early flights from Romania coming here, so our flight was at I think 6:45. But there was just no other choice. Also return flight is almost as early, but that's just the only flight in the day. So we are landed with 6 degrees weather, so it's quite cool. Probably the maximum will reach is 10-12 degrees, but I'm sure it'll be lovely. We brought some warm clothes and I'm excited to explore. We're in a Georgian restaurant. Hi guys. So this is our hotel room. You can see it's already a little bit messed up. My husband's working, and unfortunately there's a shopping mall right next to this hotel, so I went and I floated around there for a bit, and as you might have seen, I actually got this very cute little polka dot jacket that I've been eyeing online. This is not the one I've obviously seen online necessarily, but very similar in design, and I really loved it. And it has like these drawstrings which makes it perfect to crop, which is what I really like just for my body shape. I find that flattering. I'm just going to try balance you on my knee. Anyway, so now we're finally going out. The sun is setting, and I'm really looking forward to it. We knew today was going to be more of a slow day because my husband had to work, which is fine. Hold on. Alright, I'm doing something weird. Maybe I should just sit up straight like a respectable human being. Anyway, I'm literally dressed because the husband's like, no, get dressed. And then he's not ready, of course. So now I'm here sweating. But it's going to be freezing outside, no doubt. So I'm going to layer up with some scarf and even gloves, just because I feel like keeping the hands warm makes a difference. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm especially excited because there's a lot of like Soviet and brutalist architecture, which I find very interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And we will probably see, because I've actually made a little plan to stop by and see some of these buildings today, which we'll probably do as we walk towards kind of the center. Then for sure we're going to eat some traditional Moldovan food for sure. I've already looked it up what it is, and I'm very excited to try it out. Let me just try put my arm here. So my arm gets very easily tired holding up the camera, and I just want to hold it up at a specific height to make my life easy. Anyway, so we are yeah, that's going to be our day one. And then tomorrow I think what we're going to do exploring again of the city, and then there are some cool places to visit, like some monasteries, some underground like sort of caves with wineries and things like that. Some of them outside of the city. I think maximum one of them is 1 hour and 15 minutes, so then we'll see if we do that tomorrow or Sunday. And actually tomorrow and Sunday are the main full days. Then Monday morning relatively early, our flight is at 8:30, so we need to be at the airport hypothetically at 6:30 or so. So we've organized actually from the hotel a shuttle, not something we typically do, but we were recommended by some locals in Bucharest to do that, just because taxis can be a bit challenging here. Anyway, here's my husband now teasing and having a laugh at me, so it's time to get going, and I'll take you guys along. So guys, we're walking along through the city. It's quite chilly. I put my gloves on, as you can see, and trying to hold a mic at the same time. Hold on. And it's very interesting, quite a variety of buildings. Some of them completely dilapidated, some of them very stunning. And it's quite quiet, it's relaxed, very busy with traffic. What's interesting, luckily I have the scarf because we went to a Orthodox church, and when we entered, I put my scarf over my head, and then when we exited, I removed it. I just kept it around my shoulders to stay warm. And then there was this lady, I don't know if she was working there, but she kind of like indicated, no, it's a monastery, you need to keep the scarf on even outside of the church. Okay, but I mean, it was fine. I didn't expect that outside I needed to, but it's something now I know for the future. But yeah, we'll continue our walk as the sun sets. It's really pretty. Dai, prendi.